Hello, my name is Peter Testori, and I am Dean of Academic Support and Assistant Coordinator of Title IX here at BayPath. I also have the distinct honor of being advisor to GayPath Alliance and addressing you all today during our first ever celebration of Lavender graduation. It has taken a lot of work for many of us in the LGBTQIA community to reframe our identities as sources of strength, as assets we bring to the classroom, to the workplace, into our daily lives and the lives of those in our spheres. Many of us aren't at that point yet, or perhaps more likely, we have our good days and our bad days when we reconcile our identities with the world around us. Regardless of where we're at right now in our own journeys, we may all be able to agree that identifying as LGBTQIA in college presents some unique experiences and challenges that our heterosexual and or cisgendered peers may not encounter. If you're here today, you may have already begun to actively reflect upon the challenges and the triumphs you've experienced as an LGBTQIA college student, now a graduate. I hope that you not only think about these with pride, but that you carry these experiences forward into the next chapters of your life and leverage them for continued success in your personal and professional worlds. As a gay man, a question I've been asked from time to time, especially when I was younger, was, do you ever wish you were straight? If you know me, you tend to know that I look at all sides of an issue or a situation and sometimes play devil's advocate, but not when it comes to this question. Being gay has afforded me experiences and perspectives I would not have had otherwise, and as the years go on, I am 100% certain that my identity has played a role not only in my successes, but in how I experience and appreciate life in and out of the classroom or workplace. As LGBTQIA folk, we cultivate a particular set of skills that I wouldn't trade for the world. In my case, some of these skills include knowing myself. Coming out should be a 6-credit capstone course in and of itself. The self-reflection, research, and time it takes to get to the point of coming out is almost unimaginable. And of course, that's just the first time. If you know, you know. Skills necessary include knowing your audience, conflict resolution, debate, understanding, bravery, courage, resolve, the list goes on. Compassion and empathy. Being part of a marginalized community can be painful, difficult, and sometimes frightening. Isn't it funny, though, how experiencing these negative things can result in the cultivation of such positive traits like compassion and empathy for others? Also, an appreciation of different perspectives. Without a doubt, I have met people and experienced things I would not have if I were not gay. I think about attending Gay Pride in New York City at 17, or the bonds I've formed with people I would have never met had we not had a shared identity. I think about my work with diversity, equity, and inclusion, and the perspectives I've gained through that. I wouldn't have entered the space in the same way had I not identified as a gay man. Of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The examples and experiences are pretty near endless. While I don't want to assume your own stories or journeys, I do suspect that you may be able to connect in some way to what I've shared, see something of what I shared in yourself, and hope that you will think about the ways you can carry your own experiences and lessons forward in ways that will benefit not only yourself, but the organizations and communities and families that you choose to be a part of. I know with all my being that they all will be better because you're there lending your time, your talents, and quite simply yourself to the world that needs you just as much as you need it. Go forth and continue building the beautiful lives that await you. All of us at BayPath are so very proud of you and beyond excited for what's to come.